Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I just totally realized that my trash can cam is totally knocked over, but yeah, welcome to the night stream. I'm pretty excited. Let me fix that, and then I'll get into talking. Alright, much better. Well, so, pretty exciting news. My new job, everything's figured out, and I'm super duper excited to be joining the Hilltop team. It's kinda still like, I'm still like processing it, but I'm seriously like so excited. It's definitely going to be a big change, but like all of the opportunities and the fun stuff that's gonna come from it, it's gonna be pretty amazing for sure. I mean, first off, I'm going to be getting to stream even more, though that will be so that I can start streaming on Whatnot for Hilltop, and I'll still get to stream for myself on YouTube as well, and I think that it's going to be a great way to help my channel grow as well as help theirs, and it's pretty exciting. I am really looking forward to, you know, getting everything figured out, and yeah, it's crazy. I'm really excited. It's definitely going to take a little bit of time to like get everything figured out, but it should be pretty great. So I was going to have Power of the Elements for today's stream, but I kind of opened it all, so we don't. I did pull some really nice stuff though. I've got some of my pulls. This isn't everything, but I opened like 3 boxes. Yeah. But you know, we got some pretty nice cards in here. I pulled a couple of the tier limit cards, but I have those sitting elsewhere. But most importantly of all, I have the Melfies. I am seriously like so stoked about the Melfies. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get all the Melfies out of there. There we go. We've already got a play set of the staring contest. There might be 1 or 2 more. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see. Alright, it looks like I have an exact playset of the staring contest, and I'm pretty content with that. And then I've got some of like the commons here. Should be even more Melfies with these. Just gotta find them. Oh, there's the Melfie Penny. This little baby. Alright, more Melfies. Where are the Melfies? And there's another Melfie Penny. Almost got a playset of him now. Oh, the Melfie Wally! I think this one might be my favorite of the new ones. Like, it's just so precious. It's amazing. Alright, come on. Are those only Melfies in this stack? Man, I'm gonna have to figure out where I put the rest of my bulk, because... Oh wait, I still have this to look through. But yeah, I do have more bulk from it somewhere, but I'm not totally sure where is. But as long as I have Melfies here and now, it is okay. Oh, there's some Merry Melfies. And there's another Melfie Wally. Amazing. And let's see if we can find a couple more. Oh, there's another Melfie Wally. So now we're doing a whole playset of the Melfie Wallies. And we're 1 away from a playset of the Pennies and Merry Melfies. How's my day? My day's been pretty chill. I had some family stuff going on, so it was my brother's birthday earlier this week, so me and my sister took him out to go do some fun stuff this evening, so that was pretty fun. And then, yeah, the meeting about my job, I kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but it's really exciting to have everything set in stone. I did post about it on my Instagram, but obviously my Instagram is not my primary place for content, so not everyone's on there, but yeah, I will be joining the Hilltop family, and I am very, very excited for it. I've been getting a lot of product from Hilltop for quite a while now, so it's really, really exciting to get to join the team, and I think it's from kind of like what we talked about, it's going to be a great opportunity for me to grow my own channel and stream, as well as help with, you know, doing the stream for Hilltop. That will mostly be on Whatnot, which is great because I did want to get into Whatnot, but just with issues with like my age and stuff, it's been very, very difficult to get that set up for me personally. So I'll be doing Whatnot streams for Hilltop through their account, and it looks like it should be very, very just straightforward, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty exciting. So I'll be doing the streams as well as helping probably start up and run a TCG player store for them, because obviously I have a lot of experience with that. It's kind of funny, but once we get all that going, I'm going to be almost single-handedly running 3 different TCG player stores. I find it quite entertaining, but I'm pretty proud of all my experience with TCG players, so it's gonna go pretty good. I'm also gonna help with like processing all their bulk, because, you know, I'm very, very well aware that when you open a lot of packs, you end up with a lot of bulk, so I get to help with that too, and lots of helping with shipping stuff. So there will be a lot of aspects of the job, and I mean, I kind of like that. I like that there'll be a good bit of variety, and it's also going to be very, very flexible, so that if I have a lot going on with my other job, I don't need to stress about it, or if I want to just kind of like take some time to focus on my own stream, that's okay too. Or if I decide that I want to get like 40 hours in a week, that's perfect as well. And I love that. I mean, being able to just have a flexible schedule is such a huge thing to me, because I just love the freedom to be able to do a lot of things, and it's hard to enjoy doing a lot of different things when you've got a very tight structured schedule. So it's gonna be pretty great. Like, I'm so excited to see how everything goes. I will probably make some type of video kind of more officially announcing it at some point, just so kind of, you know, everybody's aware of what's going on. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm super duper excited. I think it's gonna be fun. Of course, it's gonna be, you know, lots of work, but it's gonna be lots of fun too. Alright, I think we've got our first order for tonight, so let me check real quick. Let's see. Ooh, alright. We've got 2 Crimson Invasion for Jason. Let's go. It has been so long since I've opened Crimson Invasion. See if we can get some like, maybe a Spacey Gyarados. Or the Olivia. The Olivia full art is pretty stunning as well. One of those two is what we want to see. There is our code card. Whoosh. Ah, I didn't quite make it to the trash. It was close though. It was close. Alrighty, we're starting off with a Metal Energy. We got a Dashing Pouch, Fighting Memory, Diggersby, Chimecho, Starly. There's a Numel. It's Skiddo! The Pikachu is so cute. Got a Starmie Reverse and a Silvally GX. Not bad at all. Go ahead and sleeve that up. And then we're on to pack number 2. Crimson Invasion is, I mean, obviously you can see that there's some Silvally stuff in it. The main chase, though, is the Gyarados GX Secret Rare and the Olivia Full Art Trainer. Those are the 2, like, main cards that I, you know, have focused on trying to pull from this set. I'm trying to think what else is in here to chase. But I always get it mixed up with some of the stuff in Burning Shadows, because I like associate those sets with each other a lot, and so I'm not sure. Because, like, I'm thinking, no, the Acerola is from Burning Shadows, but what was the other trainer in this set? I'm not totally sure. Alright, we got a Punkaboo, and let's see if we can get 2 hits in a row. Nope, but it is a Hydreigon. I mean, overall, a GX out of 2 packs is pretty alright. We'll go ahead and get those added into your stack, Jason. And I need to figure out what are the other chases in this set, because there obviously are more than 2. Let's see. Crimson Invasion. Oh my goodness. My hair is like poking the side of my nose and like tickling it. Not fun. So there's Gyarados. There's a secret rare water energy. Lusamine, that's the other trainer. There's a Lusamine full art. There's also Gladion. And then a handful of secret rares including Alolan Golem, Silvally, Executor, and Guzzlord. So yeah, those are kind of like the main spicy hits in here. There's a couple other fun ones, like the secret rare Kartana GX, I like that. Warp Energy secret rare is pretty neato as well. Alrighty, let me check real quick if we've got any other orders for you do anything else. Also, like, I'm really sorry that I didn't save any Power of the Elements. Like, I legitimately meant to have at least 1, if not 2 boxes for stream, but like, I don't know, part of it was like peer pressure, you know. I had a friend that bought some boxes too, and they kept telling me that I should open all of mine. I was like, no, I shouldn't, but then I did, so that was that. But I mean, I definitely had fun opening them, and now I have even more Melfi cards, which I am so excited to have more Melfis for the Melfi collection. I need to get some kind of like binder going for my cute Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because now I have all those Melfis, plus my Melfis over here, plus some random Melfis in another like tin that I'm not 100% sure where it is, but it's somewhere. Yeah. Oh, my cute Melfi babies. They're just the best. So yeah, I gotta come up with a cute way to display all of them, because they're pretty fantastic. What did my friend decide to do with the expensive card? I believe his plan is to kind of hold on to it until it becomes even more expensive, and then probably sell it. I mean, unless it like gets unbanned, then who knows? Maybe he'll keep it to play. It's pretty spicy. Ooh, so that reminds me. On this Saturday, the place I work is having a modern format Magic the Gathering tournament thing, and like I kind of want to join, even though I haven't really played modern, but I think it would be kind of cool to like participate in a tournament, because most of my experience is just with Commander, and then I've done like 2 pre-release events, and I'd really love to like get some experience playing more versions of the game and testing out decks, you know, in these different formats. Let's see, congrats on your thanks. Gonna do something. I'm still curious. You never responded to me on Discord, and I'm like, what is it? I want to know. But thanks. I am honestly so stoked about kind of just taking this step towards, I don't even know how to describe it, I guess, per se, but kind of just getting even further into this, the trading card world and all the opportunities that it contains. And I am really happy to be working with Hilltop. I mean, I have had the greatest interactions with them in all of the time that I've been buying from them, and I'm really just, I'm looking forward to it. Plus, I mean, now I will be able to stream on Whatnot for Hilltop, which is going to be great, because I couldn't get my own Whatnot set up, which was kind of an oof, but I think it'll be really nice to kind of have, you know, get to do streaming on YouTube and Whatnot, and not have to worry about them being separate. Yeah, I will be streaming for Whatnot, as well as streaming on Whatnot for them, as well as like starting up a TCG player store, helping with shipping and like sorting bulk and whatnot, and kind of just like other little things like that. So kind of just all of the elements and parts of running their business that they just need, you know, a little bit more help with, because obviously that's a lot to handle in addition to, you know, just the basics of running an online store. But it's your next step is to be the head of TCG player. I'm gonna just straight up buy the whole company. You know how TCG player bought Binder POS and Channel Fireball, which Channel Fireball and Binder POS had already kind of merged a while back, but now TCG player is like, I'm going to consume them into my own thing. And so that's ultimately, I will just be like, alright, now this is all mine. It's gonna be great. It'll be delightful. And then I will actually make like good support for the sellers so that they don't just get like screwed over if anything goes wrong. It'll be great. Hey, welcome, Lee. It's great to have ya. What lemonade for today? I got blueberry lemonade. And it was nice and cold and fresh like 20 minutes ago, and then I accidentally left it next to my space heater, and now it's warm. But I mean, it's not warm, but it's just not like super cold and refreshing anymore. It's like basically room temperature, but it's still good. Delicious. Yeah, blueberry lemonade for today. I think we got another order, so I'm gonna check that real quick. Let's snipe a ghost. Heck yes. Opening 2 ghosts from the past for John. Let me think. Yeah, okay. I was confused for a second because I was like, wait, I know I opened a couple packs of ghosts the other night, like off camera, so I had to make sure that I had like accounted for that right and updated it to the right thing, and I did, which I'm proud of myself for because I don't always do that. Oh yes, I love all of the variations of pink lemonade. Strawberry lemonade, raspberry lemonade, blueberry lemonade. I don't know why blueberry lemonade's also pink. I guess it's like a pinkish purplish color. It's kind of weird, but I guess blueberries are also really weird colored, because like half the time they're more like just like a dark purple, but Sprite or lemonade. I wish I had Sprite, but since I usually get Sprite on days that I go to work, because if I accidentally leave it in my car, it doesn't go bad, but if I accidentally leave my lemonade in my car, it does. But I didn't have work today, so didn't have Sprite. I mean, I could have still had Sprite even though I didn't have work, but like, I didn't. Alright, we got a DD Necro Slime, the Heavy Metal Avian, Box of Friends, Vampire Sorcerer, Ghost Trick Mary. That's the wrong type of ghost. How rare is a ghost? Ghost rares are, well, they're, to say the least, they're very spicy. Like, I guess you could compare them somewhat to like an alt-art, like in Pokemon, but somehow even better. I mean, some ghost rares are only like $40 to $50 cards, but some of them are like $300 cards. So it's definitely exciting stuff. We got a Fossil Machine Skull Wagon. I always get it mixed up with the other one that's heavy something, but this one's not heavy. I mean, it might be heavy. Definitely doesn't look easy to pick up. We have a Mythics Cypher End Dragon, Altergeist Failover, Master Hyperion, and a Shell Knight. Not exactly what we wanted. So I'm assuming you don't want any of this because it's bulk. If you do though, just let me know and we can get it into your stack. I realized that I totally like forgot to respond to a couple things. Let's see. Yes, if the card gets unbanned, it'll most definitely shoot up in price, and probably a lot. Then, are there any other questions I missed? Because I thought I saw one earlier that I realized that I didn't answer, but I don't know. Maybe I did get everything. Maybe I don't know. If I missed anyone else's questions, I apologize. Just, but let me, you can re-ask. Let me get those other two. Alright, let's do it. We will try to get some spice out of these ones instead. Because yeah, the 4 packs I've opened from this box were all just like nothing. It was straight up bad. But hopefully we'll get you some good stuff from in here. Ghost if I don't know enough about Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, that's fair. When I first got into Yu-Gi-Oh, I just like was going for the cute stuff, and not gonna lie, 90% of the time I still am. But now I do kind of understand some of the more spicy things, so I can definitely enjoy those as well. Got a generator boss stage, and Outburst Dragon, not very spicy. On to the next one. Hopefully this one will be a little bit better. Please be a little bit better. Got 2 to the front. Starting off with a rare fish. Inzektor Hornet, Nirvana High Paladin, Flint Kragger, and Master Flare Hyperion is not spicy enough. Sad times. We just want a ghost. It's been so long since we've pulled one. I wonder if mine is still in this little stack over here. I'll show you just how cool ghost rares are clipped. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's so hard to see on camera. I mean, the camera does not do it justice, but you can kind of just see, like, it's so cool. I mean, it's like, it's got this, like, glossy, whitish clear kind of coloring going on, but when the light hits it right, you can see, like, faint, like, bits of the original color of the art, and it's so pretty. This one, when I pulled it, was like $90, but I have no idea what it is anymore. I also have one that was like $300, or $200. I think it was a $200 one, but I don't feel like digging it out of my stack right now. How come some cards are white? What's the difference if it's still bulk? So with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they have different colors based on the type of card. So like these are like monsters, which are, you know, what you use to like attack with and stuff. And they're just like, these are effect monsters. So they can attack, and then they also have some like abilities there. This is a different type of effect monster, but with like a certain type of ability, as far as I'm aware. I don't actually play Yu-Gi-Oh, but from what I understand of what I've learned about it, yeah, so there's another effect. This is just another different type of monster. There's an effect. Then this is a spell card. Spell cards, they're like a card that you play it and it does something. There's another type of monster. And I don't think we have one in this stack, but there are also trap cards, which they're kind of interesting, but they do a lot of random things that can be helpful for you, or things that'll like handicap your opponent. So yeah, the colors are all to do with what the card can actually do. Let's see, how many ghosts? So I've pulled 2 ghosts for myself, English ghosts. I did pull a Korean one a while back too, but that, you know, that was something different. But ghosts from the past 2, I have probably opened around, I might be up to like 100 to 120 personal packs that I've opened, and I've pulled 2 ghosts, which honestly is pretty good. I think the about like average is probably like 1 ghost for every 100 packs, like as far as I can remember from the statistics and stuff. Probably around there. But yeah, it's definitely quite the feat. What's interesting though is that I've noticed with this set there's a lot of like, they're very clumped. I pulled 2 ghosts for myself for this set, and then 2 ghosts for other people. The 2 ghosts that I pulled for myself were from like the same display box. Each display box is made up of 5 of these mini boxes, which each has 4 packs in them. So it's 20, you know, packs. Both of my ghosts were from the same display. And then the time that we pulled ghosts, 1 each for 2 different people, were also from the same display box, so it's kind of interesting. Also, Jason, I finally had a second to look at the card, and I love it. Pichu is amazing. I'll pull this up so everyone else can see too. Look at this little silly guy. Adorable. I love Pichu. Pichu is pretty amazing. I say do it. You can't go wrong with Pichu. And I have no idea what his ear is doing, but just get it. 6365 with no ghost. We seriously need to get you a ghost. Like, we just want to get a ghost. Is it too much to ask? So other cards you're chasing if it's not a ghost. Honestly, this set doesn't really have much to chase other than the ghosts. It's got, I think, around 7 ghosts in it. There's one card that was like $10, but it's now only 5, called Aluber. There was a lot of drama over Aluber, but that's the best non-ghost rare. There's a couple other like $3 to $5 cards, but really it's about pulling the ghost. It's like you wanna pull that like $400 ghost rare Dark Magician Girl. That's what you're going for with this set. Yeah, it's either a ghost or a no-go. So yeah, definitely kind of risky, but it makes it a lot of fun to open. And even if they're not all good, I do love sets that like have all. This is the ultra rare rarity. Rarities in Yu-Gi-Oh are 100% just about the type of like foiling they do on the card. But you know that means all of the cards are holofoil, and I love sets like that. It makes it so much fun. And Yu-Gi-Oh does a lot of sets like that. We don't really get as much with like, you know, Pokemon, but they did give us like all holofoil sets in the celebration stuff, and like Detective Pikachu is the last instance I can think of that. Ghost Dark Magician Girl. Yeah, it's let me pull this up. Ghost from the past, the second haunting. Whoops. So yeah, this is what you are looking for in this set. It's gone down a lot, but it's one of those cards that like it's gonna go back up one day. Wow, lightly playeds are down to almost 200. Near mint, that's a sketchy person to buy from. So about 250. Anyways, I think we've got another order, so let me check that real quick. Alright, we got a ghost from the past for Vanguard. Let's see what we can do for you. I have like this pile of cards on top of the ghost from the past stuff. Most of this is stuff for decks that I'm gonna build, or that I am building, or that I have that I need to upgrade. I need to find a better place for it. I'm working on a lot of like big magic sorting projects, but like after I really am getting started with my new job, I'm not gonna have as much time to sort my magic cards, so like I'm spending as much time as I can trying to get like as much sorted before then. So that's what I ended up doing yesterday. Instead of streaming after playing Commander, I was like, I should probably make some progress in my sorting. So that's what I did. I have so much that still needs to be sorted, but I did make some decent progress yesterday, so I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, let's see what we can do for you. We have the Agent of Mystery Earth. Oh, also Vanguard, do you want all the cards or just hits? There's, Ghost Strict Dolahan, Flint Krieger, have a Rookie Warrior Lady, and for the spice, please be actual spice. Nope, it's another Shell Knight. Like, what even is this guy? Why? Why even is this guy? That is the question. Fortunately, yet another ghostless pack. You'll have to let me know if you want anything from that, and we can get those into your pile. Just hits. Well, none of those were quite hits, unfortunately. I just want us to get another ghost for someone. Like, is that too much to ask for? Just want a spicy ghost, you know? Oh, speaking of spicy stuff, I might be getting some more spicy stuff from my vintage guy before too long. Unfortunately, he doesn't have some of the things anymore that I wanted, but I'm thinking I might do a couple vintage packs for maybe like my stream when I get to 1400 subs. I think that would be pretty exciting to have a couple of those available. Not for me. I spend too much money opening boxes for myself, so I probably shouldn't open more vintage packs. Unless I bought some vintage magic packs, which he also has, which is so tempting because I really want to buy some vintage magic packs. Like, that would be so lit. Because I've opened old Pokemon before, but magic, the oldest magic I've opened is from less than 10 years ago. And the oldest Pokemon that I've opened is older than me, so there's a little bit of a difference there. I would so love to open some old magic stuff. Let's see, I think we might have gotten another order. Let me refresh. PayPal is like, I don't want to make this easy. Come on, PayPal, just load. Alright, we got one more for John. Let's do it. We just want some spices. Just some spice. Can you use vintage magic cards in Commander? Yes! That's one of the great things about Commander, is that it's kind of like, it's an eternal format. So things, no matter how old, as long as they're not on the small ban list, you can play them. And I love it. It makes the game so much fun that you just have such a crazy large variety of stuff to pick from. Alright, we got this little vampire lady. There's a vampire takedown. Ghostrick Spectre. Tatsunecro. That was all very spooky. But let's see if we can get something spicy to finish it off. And we've got Majesty Hyperion. Why do I feel like every one of these packs has had one of the boring Hyperion things? Like, that's not what we wanted. We just wanted a spooky ghost instead of a silly little spooky thing. Sad times. Sad times. Why do the ghosts gotta be so spicy? Just, why? Yeah, so the vintage magic cards I could play, or I could just, you know, have them because it'd be super cool. I have so many magic cards. I obviously collect. There was a ghost. Yeah, just the wrong type of ghost. It's a cute little silly guy though. You know what would make him even cuter? Where did my Sharpie go? I don't know what I did with my regular Sharpie. I can only find my thin Sharpie, and that one's not very good for what I need it for. There's a bunch of pens. Oh, I found it. Hey, it was great having you, John. Sleep well. Alright. We're gonna make this little ghost even cuter. Gonna be amazing. But yeah, so if I got some vintage magic packs from my vintage guy, the real difficult part would be deciding which packs to get. You know, like, I'll show you guys a couple of the sets that he has stuff from. Because there's some pretty neat stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not totally sure how old some of it is, but I do know it's a lot older than any magic stuff I've opened before. See, look how much cuter he is. Now he's a top hat and a monocle. Amazing. Alright, let me see. First one I'll pull up is Legions. See, yes, the set, please, TCG player. Alright, so this one, the main chase in it is this Synapse Sliver. Deals combat damage to a player, its controller may draw a card. Ooh, that's fun. Let's see. Ooh, the foil. If you pull this in foil, it's like $140. Otherwise, it's like $30. But yeah, so that is the chase from Legions. Then, so this one has a lot of slivers. What's fun with slivers is a lot of sliver cards are like this one, say, all slivers have, and then it lists an ability. And so it basically, like, I really want to build a sliver deck because you just put a bunch of slivers in it. And then they just make each other stronger and stronger and stronger. You should give him a mustache. Yeah, no, there was not space for him to have a mustache. I looked so hard. I'm like, there's gotta be somewhere. But no, there wasn't. Seedborn Muse is also a fantastic card. I recently bought one, or traded for one from a deck. It's 150 in foil. But yeah, so a lot of the value in these come from the foils, but they're, you know, definitely some cards worth a decent bit, and some pretty playable stuff too. That would be super fun to open if I decide to make a sliver deck especially. I'm trying to think. I think he has judgment packs too. I guess we'll just, where's the set? Okay, never mind. We will just I forgot how to spell judgment again. I'm so bad about adding an extra E. Look how cool this pack is. Ooh, Test of Endurance. That's a card that I wanted for my Tristani deck, but never ended up getting a hold of. So that would be so insane to, like, pull it. It's only $50 in foil. I mean, $50 is a lot in foil, but Hunting Grounds, I don't even know what this is. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, you may put a creature card from your hand into play? What? I love that. How is this card not worth more? You have threshold as long as you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Wow. That's kind of sweet. I want that for my Tristani deck too. Crazy. I love that. I hope it's not banned. Seed time. Take an extra turn after this one if an opponent played a blue spell this turn, and you can only play it on your turn. That's so weird, but I love it. So chaotic. Green extra turn spell. What fun. Epic Struggle is another card that I have in my Tristani deck. Well, it's one that I, you know, actually already have, but it's from this set too. Yeah, I feel like this one has more stuff that I'd, like, be actively interested in getting for decks that I already have. Mostly my Tristani deck, though. Imagine you get it and find out it's bad. That would be so sad. I'ma check. Let's see what MTG Hunting Grounds Legality. Dual Legacy, Pre-Modern, Vintage, Commander. Thank goodness. It is legal in Commander. That is what I'm worried about. Apparently not in regular Modern, but in Pre-Modern. What is Pre-Modern? Well, I mean, I guess technically, like, Modern started, like, at a certain set or something, and then was all the sets after that, so I guess maybe that just means before what's in Modern? Very interesting. Hey, welcome, Powder. How is it going? Let's see. I should probably check orders again real quick before I just get distracted looking at all of the the magic sets that I could possibly get from my vintage guy. But yeah, a lot of the stuff he has is like full booster boxes, and I can't afford them because they're like $900 a box, but it'd be seriously so cool to like open one day when I'm like theoretically rich or something. I'll buy a super expensive booster box. It'll be amazing. Let me see if I can see a couple of the other magic packs that he has, just like single packs of. I guess he sells a lot of them in like a set of 3. But let's see. So we looked at Judgment. Scourge. Scourge is the next one to look at. So we'll do that. Then were there any others? That's just Legions. We already looked at that. It seems Scourge might just be the last one. You guys have Kaladesh booster boxes though. Those are like under 400 and very spicy still. Alright, we'll also look at Scourge. Yeah, vintage booster boxes, whoopsies, sorry about that. Vintage booster boxes are definitely pretty expensive for Magic. Those ones at least aren't, you know, as expensive as some, like Pokémon boxes, but yeah, definitely still pretty spicy. Oops, that is also not what I wanted. Scourge. Magic the Gathering sets. There we go. Ah, this one apparently is sliver stuff too. Ooh, Undead War Chief is fun. I found a bunch of those in my bulk a while back. It was a good time. This one's got a couple expensive uncommons. Pemmim's Aura. Untap enchant. Ooh. I want that. I want Pemmim's Aura. That would be really nice in one of my decks. Because you can just pay to untap the creature. And I have my Alondo deck that's all centered around untapping my commander. So then I can tap him again and use his ability. So see, that would be great. Because I do have a card kind of similar to this already in the deck. But this would be so much nicer to have like a backup. So that like, so I'd have 2 chances of pulling something, you know, that could untap him. That's kind of a cool card. Alright, I think we have another order, so I'm gonna check that real quick. Can't afford to get into another TCG. Yeah, it's definitely very expensive, but it is so much fun. I enjoy Magic immensely, but if it wasn't for like using TCG Player like kind of as a supplement, I would not be able to afford Magic in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I still barely do. Alright, well, welcome back, John. Oh wait, never mind, that wasn't John. Somebody just mentioned John. I think he went to bed, so. For a second I thought he was back, but nope, yeah. Fortunately, I think he is out for the night. Let's see, I'm gonna double check real quick if we've gotten any more orders. I thought I got a notification on my phone, but I think it was just a notification that for some reason came in late, which is weird when it does that. Like, I don't understand. It just is being confusing for fun, I guess. Which I guess it'd be like that. Alright, well, anyways, we will continue looking at Scourge. So yeah, now I want this. There's another expensive uncommon. This has, like, half of the best, like, 10 cards are uncommons. Brain Freeze, Long-Term Plans, that's another uncommon. Should library for a card. Shuffle your library, then put that card on top. It's literally just a tutor. Why is it so cheap? I'm so confused. Like, that does, like, the same thing as... Let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so this is what I'm confused about. So mystical tutor. Oh, it's because it costs less. This one costs 3. This one only costs 1. Is it search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, and then put it on top. That makes sense. It's because it costs more. I did not catch that, but that makes more sense. Still a nice card, though. We like cards that let us search through libraries. Neato. Look, there's another good uncommon. Oh, I love Forgotten Ancient. That's a fun card. I have it in at least 1, maybe 2 of my decks. Here's another uncommon, Wirewood Symbiote. It's good for elf decks. And then 2 more good uncommons, Dragon Speaker, Shaman, and Edgewalker. Wow, that's a lot of uncommons on the first page. But yeah, now I'm gonna need to find one of these Pemmim's Auras. I'm gonna have to look really closely through some of my stuff, because I'm thinking, like, the bulk that I found my Undead War Chiefs in, there's definitely a chance that there's more stuff from Scourge in there. And if this is just an uncommon, definitely could have been something I just, like, didn't catch, which it's pretty good cards. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind as I go through my bulk. I might end stream kind of soon tonight so that I can go through bulk, especially because now I really want to look for that card. Instead of getting the new set One Piece. we might be getting it in at work, and if we do, I 100% will sure at least get like one booster box, but I don't know for certain when it'd be, but I have heard my manager talk about us getting it, so it's possible that I will have some. But yeah, so it just mostly depends on that. Otherwise, I have zero idea where to get it, because I don't know anyone else that would carry it. This is like the first set, right? Or, because that was the impression I was under. One Piece TCG. Or is it like already out there? When does it release? One Piece TCG release date. I want to know. Released in Japan in July of this year. Interesting. Definitely a lot of very recent news about it, though. Yeah, I will definitely, if we get it at work, I will certainly try to pick some up. So hopefully we do. I don't know for sure, though, about, like, it seems like something that a lot of people are showing an interest in, so I don't know how difficult it will be to get a hold of from, like, the distributors and stuff, but we will hope for the best. My goodness. When I left work yesterday, or I guess after I left Commander yesterday, I, like, was outside talking to a friend for a few minutes, and I got, like, multiple mosquito bites, and my arm is just, like, it's so weird. Only one arm I've found mosquito bites on so far, and there are, like, 3 or 4 of them on this single, like, it's all just, like, in the area around my elbow, which is so weird. I'm like, why do the mosquitoes just like this single elbow? Very uncomfy. I do not like mosquito bites. I got these nice, like, little patch things that I'm gonna put on them that should help, but yeah, kinda ew. Do not like mosquitoes. They should just cease to exist. Don't you think? Like, I don't see any negative impacts of mosquitoes just ceasing to exist, because there's plenty of other weird little bugs for, like, animals like bats and birds that might eat, you know, mosquitoes. Plenty of other. Therefore, on one arm, yes, on one arm, all just around my elbow. Like, it's so bad. I do have this nice little, like, Mario Band-Aid over one of them. Let's see if I can, like, look, there's my Mario Band-Aid. That's kind of a rough angle, but yeah. I have a Mario Band-Aid on one of them, because it started bothering me while I was driving around with my siblings earlier. So I was just like, Mario Band-Aid. And put it on my arm. But now the ones that are not under the Mario Band-Aid, because I, you know, found more since then, are being very annoying. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. Mosquitoes are the worst. See, that's another reason why I like wearing long sleeves even during the summer, because then the mosquitoes, like, they can't get through. I know, right? I have the best taste in Band-Aids. I used to have a bunch of Pokemon Band-Aids, but tragically, I used them all and have not been able to find more. That's actually what I was looking for when I got my Mario Band-Aids. It was funny, because, like, I think it was, like, after work or before work, and I texted my mom, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna stop at Walmart. Can I use your card to get some Band-Aids to keep in my car? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And so I went to that Band-Aid aisle filled with all kinds of nice, you know, good quality Band-Aids. And you know what I went directly to? The nice, like, latex, cute little silly design Band-Aid section. And I looked for the Pokemon ones and I didn't have them. And then I saw Mario and I was like, Mario Band-Aids. Yes. So now I have Mario Band-Aids. I'm almost out of those too, though. I'm gonna have to find Pokemon Band-Aids. I wonder if they have them on Amazon. Amazon, can you help me get more Pokemon Band-Aids? Because I'm sure that's just what my mom wants to buy for me. Like, Mom, I need Pokemon Band-Aids. Here's this listing on the internet. Pokemon Band-Aid. Yes. Whoa. That's perfect for $3.59. If I make a purchase of over $25, I can get my Pokemon Band-Aids within 12 hours of this exact moment. I really want them. I want me some Pokemon Band-Aids. I'll just like send it to my mom and be like, yo mom, can I get the Pokemon Band-Aids? Yes. Gotta love them. Why pay $1 for a regular Band-Aid when you can pay way more for cool Band-Aids? Exactly! See, I could have gotten like a great deal on a bunch of bulk Band-Aids, but instead I was like, I want the really overly expensive ones. Yeah, I'm gonna send this to my mom and be like, I need more Band-Aids. With like the side eye emoji. Very subtle, because that's how I ask for things. Subtly. I'm one of those people that I'm really bad about, like, I'm not good at asking for things, so typically what I do is I just, like, heavily infer that I need or want something. So, like that, you know? It's just, like, sending a link of some item and being like, man, this sure would be neat to have, don't you think? And sometimes it works and I get said thing, and most of the time it doesn't work because nobody understands that that's how I ask for things. It's very, very ineffective for the most part, but every once in a while it works. Or sometimes my mom's like, does that mean you want it? And I'm like, yep, you figured it out. SpongeBob on my Band-Aid. We just want our silly little cartoon Band-Aids, you know? Life is so much better with silly little cartoon Band-Aids. They're much more fun. So much more fun. We like them, even though they're just beyond too expensive. It's fine. I could pay $4 for 20 Pokemon Band-Aids, or I could spend $4 on 100 normal Band-Aids. But why would I want normal Band-Aids? They're boring. They don't vibes. They don't vibes. They don't vibe. Random extra letters. Open Pokemon packs. I mean, we don't have any orders right now, but I'll open a pack for fun. Don't see why not. Open a Pokemon Go pack. Let's see if I can one-pack Magic and Altar Mewtwo. That'd be pretty neato, if I do say so myself. Code card. I really wish I had a magic pack right now to celebrate, whoosh, my new job. Ooh, that got in the trash. But instead, I bought more bulk for my magic to celebrate, you know? I have a problem with magic bulk. I like it too much. Well, anyways, we got an energy, egg incubator, war turtle, lore module, Natu, heavy palm, is a slowpoke, Bibarel, get Spinnerack. It's a Ditto! My favorite card. I mean, technically my favorite is the Ditto with the Bidoof on the front, but it's still a Ditto, so it's amazing. And we got a Moltres. I wonder what the Ditto is worth now. Like, it was going up and down quite a lot for a little while there. Last I checked, though, it had gone up to like $8, which is pretty fantastic, because I find this card to be incredibly valuable. Spinnerack, Peelable Ditto, that is what I want to see. It's still like $6, as it should be. This one day will be priceless. Open a Celebrations pack. Now see, maybe I would if it wasn't for the fact that I opened the most absurdly large amount of packs of Celebrations when it originally came out. I kid you not, I have opened multiple hundreds of Celebrations packs. Not like in total, multiple hundreds just for myself. And I did not pull a gold Mew for myself. But you know who I did pull a gold Mew for? And not just one, but like 5 for a single person. I pulled like 5 gold Mews and I could not pull one for myself. So I bought one. And now I have the entire set, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I have the entire set of celebrations now. Every single card. So I never have to open it again. I would like to have like my own gold Mew that I pulled, but I just need to move on. And yeah, so that is why I don't open celebrations for myself. Trauma, and I have the full set, which is pretty exciting. I mean, technically I have almost 2 complete sets. I would have 2 complete sets if I had 1 more gold Mew, but I only have 1 gold Mew, so I don't quite have 2 complete sets. I did pull a Mew, just not for myself, but you know, it's fine. I was gonna actually buy one of the ones that I pulled for someone, but then they decided that they didn't want to sell it and I was sad. I was like, okay. So instead I just bought the random one that showed up at work that I have no idea who pulled, so yeah. But it's good enough for me. I've got my complete set. I can move on with my life now. It's all good and fine and good. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna give it about 5 more minutes. If we don't get more orders, I will just wrap up so I can go sort magic cards. And then, you know, try to get to sleep at a decent time, and then probably not, because I have been getting to sleep at very, very bad times the last few days. Like, it's bad. But, you know, I'll try. And I mean, technically, I don't even have to be at work till 4. But it would be helpful to get up before then, so I could actually accomplish other things. You know, it would be good. But we will see. We'll see what happens there. And by we'll see, I mean, I'll probably still just sleep in until, like, the latest I can while still having enough time to get ready for work. 'Cause, yeah, that's just how I roll most of the time. It's fine. Anyways, I said I'm open just 1 more Pokemon Go pack. 'Cause I had 1 more pack left from an opening TV, so why not, you know? There's our code card. Focus. Whoosh. I just knocked a pile of envelopes over with it. Alrighty. We got a Grass Energy, Blanche, Unpheasant, Solrock. There's a Spinarak, Pikachu, Wimpod, Pidove, Bulbasaur, Zapdos Reverse, and it's Dragonite! I love Dragonite. I have enjoyed the Dragonites in this set very much. Good stuff. Alright, I'm pretty content. I got a Ditto and a Dragonite. I feel like a winner. we just vibing at this point. I'm trying to think. I've been wanting to figure out what some of the cards that I've been finding in my magic bulk, like what it's from. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them are from like these decks called dual decks, but I don't know which deck is which. So I wanna look at them and some of the cards in them. So yeah, these are the dual decks that I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff is from. Let's see what the Jace versus Chandra has. Whoa, what is this? They're like anime. Doesn't look like Chandra. Terrain Generator. Pretty sure I have some of those. It's an uncommon, and it's worth like $5. Nice. Let's see. Let's look at the set symbol. This thing. So this is one of the dual decks that I don't have a ton of, but I do know that I saw at least like a couple handfuls of cards from it. So it's kind of cool. I don't have like any of the rares, but like a lot of the commons and uncommons. So Fire Blast, I'd say there's a decent chance I have that. I do know I have some Mind Stones, but I don't remember which set they were from. Days, I might have. Alright, cool. That's not the main dual deck. What's the biggest on-stream pool? Ooh, That's a good question. I mean, when Shining Fates was new, I do know that we pulled several of the Shining Charizard VMAX. Oh no, I know what it is. It's the Shiny Charizard GX from Hidden Fates. I pulled one of those for, I think it was Christian, maybe? Probably about a year ago. That was pretty insane. It was a good time. Also, I just realized that this thing right here on the front of the box is the set symbol. So I just have to look at them and then I can see what the set symbols are. It's gonna save so much time. Oh, the Japanese box is where the those versions came from. That explains a lot. Tezzeret, Elspeth. I'm pretty sure this is one that I have a lot of. Yeah, I remember that little symbol. Let's see what is in here. Seat of Synod. See, I know that this land is good, but I haven't been able to find one in my stuff yet. It's cool because it's an artifact and a land. Haven't seen any swords, but it looks like I'm supposed to watch for Thoughtcast. I think I saw at least one of these. Elixir of Immortality. Cool card there. Alright, well now I know what this deck is. There's a little bit. It really was. It's such a stunning card. And they got it graded, and I think it came back as like a Gem Mint 10 or something. They posted a picture on the Discord a couple months ago, I think. I don't know what chat it would be in though, so I'm like, maybe the Pokemon flexing? And that would make sense. I'm gonna scroll back and see if I can perchance find it, because I was so excited to see like the card, the chart. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was for KK. That's who. All right, let me quickly move that. There he is. That's the Zard I pulled. Gem Mint 10. Tell me that is not so amazing. Like, to think, this card, this very Charizard right here, I pulled that out of a pack. It went to PSA, and it was a Gem Mint 10. Look at this spicy guy. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm like, yeah, that was pretty insane. I'm so happy that I was able to pull that for someone, and yeah, just pretty insane, to say the very least. Alright, now time to find the next of the dual decks that I have. Oh, I think I have some of this one, Soren versus Tybalt. I remember because this symbol at first I thought it was from like a regular set, but I was like, I'm not sure if this is a set or if this is actually just another deck, but it is a deck. And like nothing in it is worth anything apparently. I think there's a common that's worth like 50 cents. 2 commons worth 50 cents. There's honestly not a lot of super good stuff, but lots of like, there's like 4 50-cent commons and uncommons. Nice. See, there's like at least one more that I remember the symbol of that I'm like, I want to know what deck it was, but I haven't seen it so far. Oh, I think this one. Jace versus Vraska. Knight's Whispers. I think I should have a couple of those at least. Remand, Tainted Wood. How spooky. Body Double, that is a great card. Definitely makes sense why that is a good one. Dread Statuatory. This one's a cool land too. Alright, neat. Now I know another one of the dual decks. I'm a glance at the last couple of them to see if anything else. Nope. Alright, well now I feel cool that I know a little bit more about what these are. I guess we could look and see if any of the ones that... Some of the ones I had a lot more than others. Those were the main ones that I looked at, but I think I've got a little bit from at least like most of them. Spider Silk Armor, I guess, is what to watch for from this one. Bloodmark Mentor. This forest, that's kind of interesting. Got a Dragon Speaker Shaman, that's a good one. Seething Song, that's lots of mana. cool. There's a couple interesting commons and uncommons from that one. Then, let's see, next up, Garrick versus Liliana. There's a lot of really nice Liliana planeswalkers. This is just a straight up Liliana Bess. I think this is the one that I either have or was trying to get for my Tiny Bones discard deck. Oh wow, that's an expensive common. It's like $10. I'ma definitely have to watch for this one. Wow. That's a really good card apparently. Snuff Out. I'm gonna have to watch for it. Nature's Lore. That is a great card, and this is a really interesting art that I've never seen for it before. I love that. Death Greeter, another common. The commons and uncommons are doing pretty well in this set. I like the elephant token. Got Lignify. Rancor. It's a very helpful card. Wow. Alright, so that's the cards from there. Definitely a nice thing to have. Tezzeret versus Elspeth, we already looked at it. Phyrexia versus the Collision. The Collision! 10 for a common, yeah, it's crazy. That's one of the things I love about Magic, is that commons and uncommons are actually, like, usable, and therefore sometimes really valuable, too. Lightning Greaves, yeah, definitely haven't seen any of those. That's one that I know is a very good uncommon. Whisper Silk Cloak, that was a nice card, too. Very handy. Voltaic Key, another good uncommon. Worn Power Stone. Puppet Strings. I know I've seen like 30 of these while going through the bulk. Priest of Gix, I did see some of those. It's a great card. Neato. I'm curious about what this Collision is, but interesting. Johnny versus Nicobolus. Oh, is that the M? Is that an M? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this set symbol is. No, not really. But it does have an Essence Warden, which is like a $5 common. More expensive than both of the Planeswalkers. Counter Squall, that's a good card too. Spite-Mare. Neato. So those are some fun ones as well. What deck is next? Zendikar versus Eldrazi. Man, the Eldrazi really did Zendikar dirty. Like, they just straight up tried to destroy that place. Hit the Betrays. I wish I had rares. That would be a cool one to have. Eldrazi Temple. That's like a $5 uncommon. Pretty nice. Pawn of Ulamog. Not bad. Artisan of Kozilek, that's pretty good too. And more Mind Stones. Rocky Tar Pit. We always like good lands. Alright, there's a couple interesting things in that one that I recognized at least. Izzet versus Golgari. Look at this dragon guy, like, he's kind of cool. Is it Niv Mizzet? Oh, I think it is Niv Mizzet. Wow. Expensive. There's another $10 uncommon. There's like a $3 uncommon. Where's Niv Mizzet though? I wanted to see him. Oh wow, that's a good uncommon. There he is. Yes, Niv Mizzet the Firemind. It's a good card. I can't remember if that's the one I have or not that I got in my deck. I know I knocked over some random pile of Yugioh. By oh no, I mean it's okay. It's just Yugioh. Let's see. Gotta investigate. Is that the Niv Mizzet that came in this box? I now want to know, because this is a great card. It's not very expensive, I mean, but it's a great card in terms of I like how it, you know, plays. Alright, I remember the Niv Mizzet being... No, I have Niv Mizzet Perrin. And I think that's the only Niv Mizzet, unless this deck has two Niv Mizzets, which would be kind of cool. Got some interesting lands. Is that a Castle Vantress? I love Castle Vantress. I love all the castles, I guess. Like, just look at the art, though. It's so pretty. Amazing. Is there There's a Sprite Dragon. That one's multicolor. Yeah, maybe it just has the one Niv-Mizzet. I should try to get the other one, just because that'd be cool to have. I also got Planeswalkers. I love Planeswalkers. Whoa, I didn't realize Solemn Simulacron, maybe that's how you say that, was in here. But it's nice. Get you some lands. Would be pretty nice for a Flicker deck. So no, I don't have Niv-Mizzet the Firemind, and now I want one. Because whenever you draw a card, he just deals damage. I kind of want to build that as a commander. The only issue is that it's really expensive for the casting cost. It's 2 blue, and 2 red, so 6 total. That is a little bit a lot to cast, not gonna lie. Alright, let me put my deck away. But I guess, I mean, even just putting that in a deck would be fun. Plus, I mean, it's a dragon. I love dragons. Alright, what's the next one? Merfolk versus Goblins. There's definitely a lot of stuff from this in my bulk. Silly little goblin guys. Marrow Regery. So that's a pretty good uncommon. I'll just, you know, ignore all the rares and mythics since I don't have like almost any of those from in there. How many friends play Commander? So see, basically the only friends I have are the ones that play Commander. That's like it. Like that's why I have friends, because I play Commander with them. But I'd say they're like 5 or 6 that like I would just like, that are just like, you know, they're just like friends, you know. And then probably about 5 to 10 that I don't really know as well, but I mean, I'll still call them my friends because we play together all the time, and like, they're all pretty fun people. I enjoy being around most of them. So, you know, but yeah, that's it. That's like the extent of my social life. Just my Commander group. Soren versus Tybalt. We already looked at that one. Heroes versus monsters. Intriguing. I know I've got trading cards, so I don't need friends. Yeah, I like, you know, having like a smaller group of people that I spend time around. I mean, I've never been somebody that's too worried about having tons of friends. I just, you know, just want to vibe with people sometimes, and that's good. Blessed versus Cursed. How interesting. Gravecrawler. That is a great card. I recently reprinted it, and so I have like 5 of them now, and it's fantastic. Dread Return. Oh yeah, I remember this little set symbol. I have a lot of stuff from this one too. Seraph Sanctuary. Wish I had some more of the tokens. Maybe I think one of my boxes of bulk that I haven't looked at too much has some tokens in it, and I'm kind of excited to see what ones, because I mean, tokens, it's not like, you know, actual cards to play with, but it's nice because then when you get the card that the tokens are for, you can, you know, you'll just have them and can use them. Very helpful. Yes, what is the reason to be around someone you don't vibe with? That's why I only spend time around people who are also, like, just deeply obsessed with cardboard. I like this Kiora. This is a card I actually have in one of my decks. Mother of Runes is a great uncommon. Explosive Vegetation, nice. Aetherize. Somebody pulled out an Aetherize in like such a power move in a game I was playing the other day. It was great. Everybody was just like, wow. Just kind of like destroyed someone who like thought they were gonna like end it, you know? Fun times. Elves versus inventors. That's really random, I feel like. I don't know that I have much from this one. The set symbol doesn't look familiar. This one also has Seed of Synod. So many of these have Seed of Synod, but I've not found a single one. I want a Seed of Synod. Eldrazi decks are my favorite from old sets. There's definitely some cool Eldrazi stuff going on. I haven't really done anything with it myself, but certainly would be fun to look into at some point. I'm just chilling playing Commander. I find it to be incredibly enjoyable. I love the deep, like, level of strategy that you can use, but there's also just so much, like, you can just mess around and have fun with decks, too. Like, I have some decks that the only purpose in having them is just, like, to mess around. And they're so much fun because I'm never worried about, like, actually winning with it. Like, I'm just vibing, and it's great. So I think it's fun because there's so many different ways to enjoy it, whether competitively or casually or somewhere in the middle, or both. I do both. Speed versus cunning. Ah, yeah, I've got a bunch from this one too. I recognize the set symbol, Goblin Bombardment. Fun. That's actually, if I find one of these Goblin Bombardments, I'm gonna put that in one of my decks. Alright, well, I think that's probably enough looking through those for now. I think I'm actually go through my actual bulk now. I'm not seeing any more orders, so I think we will wrap up. PayPal even logged me out. Silly PayPal. But yeah, don't know for sure if I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'll try and do at least one more stream tonight. Do you play any Magic online? So online is how I learned to play Magic, but in terms of since I started actually, you know, playing it, I much prefer actually, you know, like going out and playing it. I get, like, I used to play the online Pokemon game a lot, and I would just always get so bored and distracted waiting for the other person to do their turn, and I would just, like, end up working on something else while playing, and then I'd miss my own turn, and, like, yeah, playing the online games just, it's not my favorite. Definitely much prefer just, you know, playing when I go out with friends, or when I'm at home, I'll just spend several hours sorting bulk or building decks, and it's pretty good times. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time.